What's up, guys? Is this working? I think so. Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so we're Thursday, new champion rotation. Here it is in front of you. That we already own. Braum is a good champ. Well, he's probably okay. But I want to see his win rate. Braum. I'm pretty sure he's like slightly above average or 50. Oh wow, he's under average. So he's not that great of a ARAM champion. But if we ever roll him, like yeah, this is the way to go. You go Knight's Vow first, Warmogs, and then just like useful items, Frozen Heart. You're like a bitch boy, and just your whole purpose is to protect your team. We're gonna try to not get it because I have very little experience with him, so we're gonna try to stay away from that. Diana probably built the same way as Akali, which would be like probably an abyssal into like some form of Lich Bane with tankiness, like maybe even Gauntlet. I'm not even sure, but I don't have a lot of experience with her as well. Same for Echo. Wow, there's a lot of assassins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assassins during this week. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Like these champions I can play, Temkin, Trinecton, Nautilus, these are tanks, Amumu, Brahma. But assassins I have no idea how to play. Zara I can play, Vayne I'm not really good, but I mean, she's probably not very difficult to play. Even if you do some positional mistakes or choose the wrong direction with your Q, you're still like a short range auto attacker, so she's not a very good champion in ARAM, but I mean, she's still an ADC. The second you roll a support with her, or Twitch, or Gen, like it's auto win. So a lot of champions that are not optimal for me because I don't play most of these. Vayne, Kha'Zix, Dana, Echo, Fiora, Katarina. I have not played before much. Renekton I played a couple of times, but like 7 years ago. So he probably didn't change that much, but we'll just blindly follow what Lolaltic says for their builds. And if we get roll an assassin like Katarina, we're probably gonna go a tanky route because if I just go glass, I'll probably just keep dying and have too many deaths and just feed. Might as well be tanky and have people blow their exhausts on you and stuff like that. So let's queue up. Let's figure out how much XP we get from a game. So right now we're about 1/4 of the way in. So we'll see how much a win or loss, how much XP we get from it. Because I mean, it seems to me that getting essence is very slow. And here's another question. Let's say I roll a whole bunch of champions that I do not want to get. Is it to my benefit to just keep those champions so that my future boxes will not open up the same ones I disenchanted? So in a way, if I roll a whole bunch of champions I don't want, maybe I should just conserve them until I'm sure that I want to buy a champion straight up. Because that way, let's say I get a Rise, I'm like, oh, I don't like Rise, I disenchant it. And then the next box, I get Rise again. I don't think it's possible to get 2 of the same champion cards. Don't quote me on this, I'm not sure. But I don't think I've seen it. I've seen getting cards of champions I owned before, like Warwick we got. But I don't think I've seen getting 2 cards, or unless I forgot. So yeah. Oh, also a quick note about you guys. To you guys. Some masteries are getting nerfed. I'm going to show you that in a second. Let's scroll down. Let's just do this. Look, these are the masteries. Press the attack nerfed. The bonus damage you get on the 3rd hit is no longer opt. Triumph life regen is reduced a bit. Nothing major really, just like an oncoming nerf. Cool comp, honestly. 2 mages, 3 melees. Everyone in the team can do lots of damage, so I'm okay with that. Let's do random and then do this. Now let's go see what's good on Garen. I have honestly no idea. 52%. Dark Harvest seems the highest. Guardian. I prefer Dark Harvest, honestly. Dark Harvest, Triumph, and Tenacity. Alright, that makes... Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. This is good. Which, no... Yeah, Cheap Shot, Blood Eyes, and Ravenous Hunter. Okay. Cheap Shot, Blood Eyes, Ravenous Hunter. So we got everything that's highest win rate. Now for items, we're gonna max E first, right? 61 Q. Wow, Q is higher percentage, but it's very low. What happened? Yeah. No, we got a skin. That's cute. We got someone unlocked the thing that gave everyone a skin. So 61 for Q first. Wow. E last is higher win rate, but I mean, we can just attribute that to low popularity. Let's see what's high win. I know what to get on Garen. I just want to make sure I don't. Okay, yeah, Death Dance, Sterax, Knights, Maw, Warmog. Probably Black Cleaver is up there as well. Yeah, it's slightly higher. It's like 1% higher than his base win rate. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of Cleaver unless we're against a whole bunch of melees, which we are not in this game. Squish, support, tank. So we're probably gonna go with Abyssal. No, because we only have maybe Abyssal. Is Abyssal high win rate on him? Probably. Or not. Is it even there? Abyssal. It's not even there, Jesus. But I'm thinking of getting Visage first because they have a whole bunch of magic damage, and Ashe is a very low damage champion in the early game. So I'm pretty sure we can just ignore her for a bit. So I'm thinking Visage, like we're gonna get Guardian's Horn, Spirit Visage, and then maybe like either a damage item with Death Dance or Knight's Vow or Sterax. I want to see first because what I'm thinking is that I'm the only tank in the game. We have 2 other melees. What the fuck? Where's her GP? What the hell? They rerolled GP? What the fuck? They rerolled GP into Draven. Okay, oh my god. It doesn't... I would have preferred GP, but whatever. We're gonna put a point in everything because I want to get some magic resist with this thing. Let's pull up the sound just a tiny bit. Okay, no one's here. Let me just check something real quick. I forgot the MMR. I think they know. Why am I lagging? Okay, lag is on. Yeah, it's dangerous. Let's wait. So Wukong is going full glass as he should. How is he building? Okay, full tank Ornn. No, I don't want to get chunked, so I'm not gonna go in. Oh, good. Oops. Just want to wait clear. That's why I did that. I considered flashing out, but oh no, I couldn't. I used it to get in onto Ornn. If you guys notice, as soon as Ornn went in, I walked up to their carries, so they were kind of oh my god. Okay, we're picking up all the Dark Harvest stuff. 2 champions died. We got their what the hell? This guy's crazy. There's another Dark Harvest close to them, but I'm not gonna get it this time. Even though there's an argument to sacrifice yourself to get it, but I don't want to lose my passive right now. I think we can get more by not sacrificing our health pool. Okay, we got one. Ow. Wow, he died fast. I'll stay in the bush just a bit more so that to remain vision. Remember, when you play a tank, people seem to forget that one of your main goals is to clear the bushes and give vision to your team, because you're the only target in the team that can stay in a bush and not instantly die. So always stay in the bush. That oh, she did a mistake. Yeah. I canceled the. I noticed something on Garen. I got Dark Harvest. Let's just get. We're gonna get Visage first. We got Dark Harvest. Whenever you kill a guy, they give you a soul, so they replenish your on hit proc. So when someone died and I was already spinning, right before dying, I canceled my spin so I could auto attack a guy because it's. Yeah, I'll just run. This guy met. No, never mind. I thought he would flash or swords or something, but he did. This Katarina is not very good. She seems to be getting 2 items at once, Gunblade and okay. Oh, that hurt. There's a Dark Harvest at their feet, but it's too. Oh, we'll get this one though. 2 Dark Harvest. One, because the one was like there for a long time. Nid is not a very good ARAM champion. She's probably gonna sandbag more than anything else. Under what the fuck? I step on a trap? Oh yeah. Yeah, I considered flashing out, but I'm like, nah, I'm fine. What type of boots do we want? They don't have a single CC. Wow! Wow, that ult. It was really impressive, but it didn't amount to anything, so... oh fuck, I didn't see what kind of damage I was taking. I considered getting Tabby, but I'm like, am I really gonna get Tabby just for Ashe? Maybe the slow boots would help more. Okay, I'm not sure if that was a good idea, because no one, I don't think a lot of people got assist from that. Yeah, we're gonna wave clear. We're just gonna walk up to the minions like this and not move. Okay. Why did he get Oracle? Wow, I'm really digging Dark Harvest on Garen. Did you see how fucking? Did you guys see how much damage that fucking thing does when you Q a guy? It's like 300 damage with only 1 point. I can definitely see why this is high win rate when you max it first. Like especially against Garen. Well, I mean, I like E first. We're gonna see. We're gonna see after the game which one is clearly better. Because I mean, I can definitely see an argument to get a point in both. This guy, you have to be careful, man. Remember how we got chunk wave clearing that once, and now look at our HP, it's back to full. Their Katarina is clearly not a Katarina player. He rolled it freeway. I mean, respect for not dodging, but I'll just get it. Okay, jumped up. Okay, let's run out. Regen back to full. Here comes Cat. Yeah. They burn three ults. Yeah, 3 out of their 4 ults. What do I want? I mean, I feel like magic damage is most of their thing. So maybe a Locket. I think Locket against Cat is really good. So we're gonna do that. We got first tower, right? Yeah. No biggie, really. You guys see damage? Oh, that's Orn ult. Okay. What mastery does he has electrocute, not dark harvest? Fuck. We want slow boots. Let's see. No slow, no slow. I'm not sure if this guy has a slow. This guy doesn't have. It's only Ash, but it would actually help us. I don't know. Fuck that. I'd rather get Tabby late game and just like not die, because every time a fight happens, I seem to die first. So I wanna keep building damage item, tank items. Sorry. Now they don't know I'm in there. What? Something slowed me. I'm not. I think it was Orn of sorts. Maybe I will get slow boots after all. I'm not sure. What ults do we have? We have everything. So let's go. Kind of very low. Yeah, I want slow boots. I'm getting slowed by lots of things. Here comes Katarina, she's dead. Might tag it. No. Let's regen back with our visage. We have oh. Here comes Arnold. Here comes Katarina. I right-clicked her with 2 Dark Harvest procs. It really did a lot of damage. Okay, so now we have that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get slow boots in this game. Like I'm saying, they don't have a lot of slows, but a lot of time I'm like, why the fuck am I this slowed? Next item is probably going to be, yeah, we're gonna get Knight's Vow to link up our Draven. I feel like. Hey, Rise, maybe an Abyssal to make you tanky. We'll see what he says. What's ER? Oh. Twin W. Okay. I have to not forget to. No, yeah, I need to not forget to lock it. Yeah, that Karina's crazy. Let's lock it. There we go. I got exhausted, I'm not sure why. 3 of them are very low. I have a snowball. You got it, right? Okay, let's go. Oh, here comes Katarina. Oh. I was smashing Q the entire time. I couldn't do it faster. Let's get another Dark Harvest stack. We're at 250. This summoner spell is so good. Look at that! The timing is at like 12 minutes and we already have 250 stacks. Do you guys realize how much damage that fucking thing is? I'm not gonna get it. Oh my god, she got healed. She got healed. Oh my god. Good for us though. That flash was kind of too much, I think. Maybe I should have just like say I didn't one-shot her, so I'll just not. I'll just not commit and just like keep my flash for next fight. So yeah, I'm thinking. So Locket is Locket is excellent. Knight's Vow is probably not going to be needed, but I still want to plan for the worst, and the worst is my Draven fucking dies on the first second. So I'm gonna play around that. I'm gonna cock block that. So I'm not sure if one of them is low HP or not. Probably not, but okay. Didn't have my Q to. We have Dark Harvest. I want to wait for everyone. Everyone's here. Wow. Did you just ult? Nothing. Oh, Ryze is there. Come on, Ryze. You have your flash? No. Oh, that was too late, man. You had to flash right up. Not once she gets past her towers. That was bad, man. Whatever. I'm probably gonna honor. I mean, this Raven did okay. He built BT and PD, which is very good against Assassin. So he played around the lose condition. Getting right clicked by Ashe. So we got Knight's Vow. Okay, now I want a damage item. What kind of? Do we want Sterax? Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think Sterax or Death Dance. Let's see. Or Cleaver. I don't think Cleaver does anything because no one's. Oh, this guy's building armor. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Cleaver. It's gonna be useful to my team. We're gonna go through the CDR. CDR? No, we're gonna go through the Phage. Like that. The reason being that we have 3 ADCs and their front line is starting to stack armor, so. I just want to shut down Cat. Did you guys see that Triumph proc? I got 300 HP. Look at that! Look at the Triumph procs. Fucking Triumph heal me. Look at that! I'm full HP. What the fuck is this mastery? Did you guys see that? I heal for like 300-400 every kills. I was like a sliver of left of HP, and I fucking healed it, and Cat was like, what the hell was that? Oh my god, that mastery is busted as fuck. It's getting, the heal on it, I want to show you guys. Triumph, heal lowered from 15 to 12%. It's not much. What I think makes this thing strong is the gold. Heal helps, but it's no biggie if it loses some percentages. Coup de grace damage reduced by a bit as well, 10%, nothing big. Eyeballs takes a little bit longer to charge up, but I think it's still great. It still gives you the same amount of damage. It just charges 2 times slower if you're only getting assists, but it charges as fast if you're getting kills. So yeah. Who was most useful? Yeah, I'm going to give it to Draven because he went for defensive items. Again, in a game where he needed to go defensive items. So I'm definitely honoring that. Getting because most people would just go Infinity Edge and not think twice, right? Why did I get Blue Essence? Oh, Battle Boost. Okay. Oh yeah, the skin thing we got. That's true. Who gave the boost? I didn't see. Maybe I could have honored that. Oh yeah, I think it was Go, the Ryze guy. That's one thing I want to mention. Look at everyone's items right now. Ryze went with Rout of Ages into Morello's into upgrading Seraph. This is really, really bad against Katarina and stuff like that. You really want to get Abyssal and Ryze. Like, you start with your tier, obviously, because like he's really mana dependent. But then you don't go Round of Ages, you go Abyssal. This thing is way better. And in this game specifically, I would also go Abyssal on Oriana, and hear me out why. Look at their comp. They have Katarina and Nidalee. Nidalee is a very poor fighter, so the only way you can make use of her is when you land like really important spears before a fight happens, or you catch a guy with a spear and you burst him down with your Cougar form. Both of which strategies are mitigated by getting MR and HP. So if you look at our team, we have Garen, we have Wukong, we have Oriana, and we have an ADC. This is a very, very strong fighting comp. So fight against if both teams fight head on, we have a huge advantage. So the next question you should ask yourself is since we win in fights, what is the way that we lose? And the answer is losing important targets to burst, which is Nidalee and Katarina. Imagine if their Rakan just goes in with his ultimate charms everyone, and then Katarina goes in and kills everyone in one hit. This is what we want to avoid, and this is exactly why I went with Locket into a Knight's Vow second, because I wanted to play around people getting bursted. Because like at the beginning of the game, everything was going fine, right? Like yeah, we lost a couple of fights. They got tower first. But I mean, I was not worried. We're not worried at all because I know that our fighting is better. And as we're getting tankier and tankier and tankier, it's going to get easier. But unfortunately, Oriana and Ryze didn't seem to agree with me there. So they didn't get Abyssal. But yeah, it's not a good idea. Wukong was going with Death Dance, third item. Really good item. But I kind of wish that he got a Hex Drinker of sorts instead of the Cleaver. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that you need some form of MR against Katarina. We didn't have an exhaust. Draven didn't get exhaust, so it could have went really, really, really bad. But excellent items on Draven. I agree with everything there. So yeah, definitely worth the honor. If we look at their side, Ornn went with frontline items as he should, so good items on him. Ashe went with good items once again because we had 1, 2 melees and 3 short range champions. So Hurricanes could actually do some work there. So definitely good items. But honestly, the Last Whisper upgrade was a bit irrelevant. Like, it deals 20% more physical damage, but you could just get a crit item and it would just deal more DPS overall. And it's not as if we had a lot of armor items, right? The only thing I had was like the 30 armor from Locket and the 40 armor from Knight's Vow. You get a little bit from it's 60 armor from a Knight's Vow, sorry. So yeah, you get a little bit, but... Oh, I forgot to link someone with Knight's Vow. I got the item, but I didn't link Draven. I fucking forgot. Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm a terrible player. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like the first thing you should do is link a guy. Alright, so, Rakan, yeah, probably Knight's Vow Redemption is good enough. You need to build this guy tanky as fuck because you want to get shield items because you have 2 shields and you have some form of heal, but most of all, you're a support that is really short range. You're the one going to be making plays and going in first, so you're going to have a lot of heat on you, so you need to be tanky. Katarina built okay. Gunblade is good. Zhonya's is good, but honestly, I don't think I would go Deathcap second. I would either go Void Staff or Banshee's Veil. Because, I mean, she died a lot. Look at her deaths. She had 12 deaths, which is like 40% higher than anyone else, so I don't really agree with that. Okay items on Nid, but I usually get tier on her because... Oh, no, never mind. She got tier. She got Seraphs. So yeah, okay items on her. She just didn't have much of an opportunity to use anything because she was against like a whole bunch of fighters, and Nid is just so fucking bad against fighters. Meaning that she's just bad in ARAM in general, because ARAM is about fighting. So yeah. Old Nid was really good because she can actually like bully people. But now with Mark Dash involved, ARAM is so much focus, is so much more focused around engages and fighting, whereas before it was more lane oriented. So yeah, old Nid was really good, but ever since our rework and the implementation of Mark Dash, her win rate tanked really, really bad. So let's see, Garen. What did I say we were gonna check? Garen items. I'm not sure what we're supposed to, like. Let's just do a quick scoop of his items. So obviously, Guardian's Horn first is excellent. This is for when this is a must rush. So yeah, I agree with this second opener. Visage, Locket, Randuin, Abyssal, that these are core items, I guess so. Oh, maybe okay. Sterax is there. Yeah, I agree with all these. Let's see what his win rate says. Death Dance, yeah, Mallet doesn't make any sense, but it's very lowly built. Death Dance is lowly built, is low popularity as well, but it does make sense. So I agree with it being high. Same for Sterax. Warmug seems high. Do I have Warmug there? That it's kind of funny how I always praise Warmugs, but not in this case because once you're level 16 on Garen with a Visage, it heals for more than Warmugs with your passive. So I don't feel it's necessary to get an item on him. I just get its high win rate because people often just play badly and it gives you a whole bunch of tankiness and forgives mistakes. But I mean, just the fact that you're playing well on Garen, you should be good enough. Nothing else is much higher percent than his base win rate, so yeah. Ma is definitely good there, and let's put it a little bit higher. It is actually higher. Yeah, maybe like Cleaver there, like that, because it's really late game that you get that. I'm not sure about Abyssal honestly, because it's good, but are you really gonna get Abyssal instead of Visage, which is excellent on Garen, or Adaptive Helm, which is excellent, period? I mean, if you want MR item, you could go Visage, Adaptive Helm, Locket, and Ma. But maybe there is an argument to get Abyssal if you're the only front line and you have 4 mages behind you. So in this particular case, I'm going to put it in situational. Why did I put core offensive? This is just situational. Because I remember when we first started this account, it was offensive, defensive items, but now it's just like main build, off build stuff. This is off build where you get it in a couple of games where it applies, but this is main build. For the potion, honestly, most of the time you would get this potion, the one that gives you tenacity. I think it's just better overall. Oh yeah, we wanted to check the wiki to figure out what to max first. So let's do that. Garen wiki. Alright, let's start with his E first. E cooldown stays the same. Tick damage increases by 4 every point, as well as the AD ratio. And it's total AD. Total AD. So even if you go full tank, it's going to increase by 4 plus 4% of your AD. And also, if you guys didn't know, look at these. You spin faster the more you level up. Not level up the spell. The more the champion Garen levels up, you spin faster. So this remains strong even with as a 1-pointer. But look at the difference though. 14% to 30, so we can say that it doubles. And I mean the scaling is about the same. From 36 to 40%, it's about the same. It might just be like something very, very minor. So honestly, nothing goes down much on E. Let's see the other spells. Q stays 8 seconds. Oh my god, look at the silence duration. From 1.5 to 3.5. That's more than double, guys. You silence a guy and he's literally cancered. Oh! I think I understand. Look at that. Look at Courage. The duration is increased to 6 seconds. Do you guys realize how nuts that is? You increase it by 300% by putting points into that. and I used to max it last just because I used it. Well, I mean, yeah, on Garen you kind of want to be relevant, so you don't really max courage first or second because you only really need it for 2 seconds, right? Whenever you go in or whenever you get snared or something. But the size of strike, yeah, I can definitely see why it's super high win rate. Let me just check out the difference. This is Q first, 59%. These are E first, about 59% as well. But Q into W seems to be the highest win rate, but I mean it's low popularity. This as well. So the fluctuation might be explained by the low sample size, but I'm telling you right now, this is good. Maxing Q first is very viable. Maybe this game it needed to be what it needed to be done. It's what needed to be done is max Q first, so that way I can like go on Katarina hardcore and prevent her from doing anything. And also look at that. Look at the Q damage from 30 to 130. So if you ever want to like burst a guy with Dark Harvest, which we seem to be doing, like this seems to be the better way. But I seem to recall that the cooldown got reduced with points in that, but maybe I'm just wrong. But like this is what I think we should get for information. You go this if one targets need to be shut down with the silence, aka an assassin or stuff like Riven. You know, champions that are really reliant on spells, Cassiopeia. You would go the size of strike, but you would max judgment in the games where there's 2+ melees in it. So that when you're always like spinning on 3-4 people at times, fucking go judgment first. Because keep in mind that it says physical damage per spin, right? So in a 4 damage increase might seem very low, but look at the spin amount. It goes up to 10. So it's actually a 40 damage increase plus the 1% scaling additional on it. Like obviously this is just for one level, right? When you're level 9, you get 5% more AD and double your base damage, your spin damage. So yeah, this is definitely good if you use it on different people. I guess there's an argument for 2 in the games we just played. We want to silence Cap, but at the same time, like whenever you saw me go in, like people behind me, I'm just going in and spinning on 3-4 people. So, but that was level 13. So maybe early on, you can't be a man like that. You can't just be like into 5 people and E without dying. You could do that once you reach mid-game, but by mid-game, both your Q and your E is maxed anyways, so maybe it's just better to always max Q first. That way early game is easier. You have a better burst if you go in on a Mark Dash and then you Q people to trigger your Dark Harvest and deal damage and then you run out. This seems like the better way to go. So we'll definitely keep that in mind for next time we pick Garen. So that's about it. Oh, let's just fill out the sheet here. Garen, we checked the win rate. It was 30-77. 30-77. This was nothing. We had an advantage in team fights, but they had pickoff. So Locket plus Knights to protect people was a good idea. Visage ended up not being useful, but I think getting it was a good idea in case like the fights didn't go in our favor and they needed to retreat. No, that's not true. We didn't use it this game. Remember when I went into wave clear? We got chunked down to like a third of our HP, ran back, went back a little bit, and then I was like full HP in no time. Visage is always super good. Never ever try to find an excuse to get Visage because you don't need an excuse. It's always good on Garen. It scales well with Death Dance. It scales well with your passive. Gives you CDR, HP, and MR. It's just good. It's one of a champion like Mundo benefits really well from Visage. Same exact thing from Garen. He's probably like the top 5 champions that deals the best thing with It's one of the items that is best built on Garen, is what I'm trying to say. So enough talking. I'll see you guys in the next game.